So yeah, we're going to start some games with Punisher Red. We've got Cinder Barons in our opening hand, which is a shame. We're going to keep this though. Opponent's off to... That's a bad start for us. But that's pretty good for us, actually. They're definitely just putting that 1-1 in front of it, yeah. Oh, okay, they're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do the Adano Vanguard first. I'm okay with damage happening. Cool. That was exactly what I wanted you to do. I just turned Shock into a 4-point burn spell. And I still get to kill the Witness, which is cool. This deck could do with Goblin Chain Whirler. I already miss Goblin Chain Whirler. I think I'm going to point this Lava Coil at this Adanto Vanguard and see what they do. And we're going to point this Shock at this Adanto Vanguard and see what they do. Wow! They just took 16 off their own Adanto Vanguard. Cool, you're gaining 4 back. That's great. Okay, we might actually just be dead though. God damn it. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, well, that seemed good, but apparently we just get to die to another Hyper Aggro deck, which is way better than ours. That's interesting. I think we should be good against the mid-rangey stuff, though. Like, that feels like where we should be winning games, because obviously that was where we were losing games as the mid-range deck. It's a little awkward, but it's a keep. Let's get the Fanatical Firebrand down. There's a possibility that they play a blocker next turn, which means that playing out the Gitu Lava Runner first is actually wrong. Branch Walker. Please hit a land. Yeah, cool. I'm just going to see what they do. Seems good. Cool. Frasca Golgari Queen on top. Yep. Well, I think we're going to Lava Coil that. Imagine this Vraska's coming down and killing my electrostatic field, which is pretty sad. Yeah. So we've already got one spell in the graveyard. We've got Lava Quill. So this Lava Runner can have haste here. So I think we might as well do this. Target player loses 3 life. That is the target player. And kill Vraska. Thank you, game. That was super weird. Oh, Midnight Reaper, yes. Thank you for dealing 1 to your own controller. Yeah, we'll play a couple of rounds with this deck and then we'll see what happens. I think I'm meant to Lightning Strike this Merfolk Branchwalker now. It's only 1 point less damage to my opponent this very turn. And it keeps a creature on the battlefield. I mean, the sword point was the other one, Simeon, but I want to get my opponent to a point where they're like having real trouble casting anything. Like, they're having real trouble giving me anything. Alright. Assassin's Trophy. That's got to go in the bin. Yeah, I was going to say. That's barely good. Right, sword point it is. Oh, they're just giving them all to me. Wow. What did opponent find? Cast down. Not saving it for my electrostatic field. Interesting. You're right, actually. I'm going to take the 2 Firebrands out for Pyroclasm. They should be taking 4 here. Oh no, they're just going to give me all of the everythings. Wow. Let's just risk factor first and see if they do it again. You should always try taking the first one, because if you just give me the cards, I just have better cards to select to discard. Ho ho ho, okay. think I meant to exile this Reaper. What do we got in here? We got another Reaper. We got a Llanowar Elves. We got nothing worth getting back. Let's do this. It's a shame this isn't a wizard wall, but that would be super weird. Anyway, Simeon, I thought you was going to bed. And you're getting back another one. I'm playing it. Ah. So we just kill them, right? He's going to race me to Mythic. Well, with this deck, it would literally be a race. It's how many games can you get in? Okay, well, that went better. Yeah, let's... where's Pyroclasm? Oh, what on earth is it called? Fiery Cannonade. No, give me craftables. Here we go. I was like, oh, but if they take the damage or if they just give me cards, and it's like, oh, I just have lethal in hand. Keep it. I think we're shocking that. Are we shocking that? We're shocking that. Bowl the bird. I've just got another one. They've just got 3 of them. Yeah, alright, sure. The face is the place. I like that. That's good. Yeah. Where am I sending this? The face! The face is the place! Opponent can cast, like, Vraska this turn, despite the fact that I killed their turn 1 Dork. Sorry, not Vraska, Vivian. Well, they're casting Vraska instead. I'm tempted to coil this and get in for 4. I think that's probably right, actually. We do, however, need to start drawing our Punisher cards. I will admit, of course, that we only have 5 in the deck because we didn't have enough rares to make the all 3 sword points that we needed. And that's a Ranger. That's 3/2. Okay. guess they're not gaining life off of it. I'm going to hold this lava coil actually, but I am going to Sovereign Bite them now. I'm going to hope that they sort of have to at some point start attacking me and they leave back too few blockers and I can lava coil and get in for damage then. But they are getting to the point where they can start. Was it possible I was meant to lightning strike the Vraska? Hey, nah, can't be right. Ooh, Midnight Reaper. Okay. Block. You may draw cards and take damage. Think this is correct. Still learning the deck. Lightning strike you. Viashino Pyromancer you. Again, I'd actually like to give them the opportunity to take more damage with this Midnight Reaper. So I think we're just going to leave it there. Of course, Vraska is now going to be gaining life. They've got plenty of lands and... Yeah, I kept thinking, I was like, I want to Lava Coil the Reaper, but it feels like Lava Coil is actually just a tempo play. And obviously to kill Wild Growth Walkers that only have one counter on them. Okay. Okay, now I trade again. I'm looking for them to draw and play another X2. Not a Carnage Tyrant. Ah, dang it. We were so close. We were so close to being able to kill them this turn. Okay, well. If they play an X2 at any point without gaining life, they will just die. Well, they forgot to tap that for mana, but I'm sure they're still going to... Yeah, I figured that was happening. Come on, play two Merfolk Branchwalkers. No, not a big thing. That's not what I wanted you to do. What have they even got? Forests, Branchwalkers and Lanarels. Okay. Yeah, play it. Please play it. Please play it. Yes. 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 Okay, I think we go for it now. We get them for 3. We're also taking 3 less damage, which actually makes our clock better. So, yeah. Come on, burn spell. Yes! Like, a good, what, 2/3 of the deck just kills them there, so... Okay, well, we had a loss, and then we had 2 wins. This seems to be going slightly better. I don't actually know if they would have emblemed. I think they might have continued trying to gain life. This is a keep. Chances of them having a blocker on turn 1, minimal. Yeah, Cannonade seems good. Cannonade seems pretty decent. Okay, we're up against another red deck. Okay, that's slightly saddening. But we had a spare, so it's all fine. That's actually kind of perfect. Ooh, mono red. That's bad. That's good. I think we just see what happens. I'm convinced they've got another Goblin Chain Whirler, by the way. Like, the attack doesn't happen unless you've got another one to then block. I think I'd rather risk factor this turn. Which is invariably just deal 4 here, yeah. Shock the Steamkin. Shock the Pyromancer. Okay. Well, I think we're just attacking. Question is, are we playing another risk factor? I think we're Pyromancering first. We might even play this land. Yeah. We could do with our Sovereign's Bites here. That'd be pretty tasty. Drawing one of them would be real good. We're also just chumping here, I think. Opponent should just take the 4 here. Yep. They knew it. But I was living in hope that they might not get it, so I did it main phase in case I could like play a land and play some spells. But that was a tasty top deck. That was a real tasty top deck. If they've got a 3 damage burn spell, they should absolutely just take that though. They've got it. Yeah, cool. If they didn't have the 3 damage burn spell, then they have to let us draw cards. Let's try this again. Run it back. This is an awkward hand. This is a really awkward hand. We keep. It's a really awkward hand there. Hey, never mind. Better lucky than good, folks. They topped. Interesting, interesting. Oh yeah, I think this is Drake's actually. Okay, the other Wizard's Lightning caught up. I was going to say, like, this one was showing up as a single red pip. The other one, not so much. Yeah, it's Drake's. Pardon me. Apologies. Yeah, they definitely shouldn't just play a Drake here. They should be looking for, like, shocks and things. Let's get at ya. Let's get at ya. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And again, oh, that's a shame. Opponents at 11 on turn 3 though, 9 on turn 3 rather. But they would have been at 7, which would have been fantastic. But we are out of gas now, so we need some of our Punisher effects. Binning a Field of Ruin, a Enigma Drake. Oh, they've definitely got protection for this fella. But if it's a Spell Pierce, it's not going to do it. Okay. I think we still send here. Binned a Mountain, but took the other one. Yeah, cool. I was expecting that to do no more damage ever again. Upstairs. Okay. We're drawing live though. We are drawing very, very live. Island in the graveyard for opponent. Flip the search. Dome you. Yes. His deck is stupid. His deck is so dumb. Oh, yeah, alright. Fine, sure. That seems perfectly fair. Merfolk looks really good. Like, that was... I couldn't find a list. Like, Simeon was talking about his Punisher red deck, and I couldn't be bothered to, like, log off and find a Merfolk list. But I think I'd be on Merfolk at the moment, partly because it seems super fun. It's, yeah. Ooh, this is a bit of a close one as well. I think this is a keep, because we can go Cinder Barons, Electrostatic Field, and then strike it up. Yeah. Okay, this is that stupid green-white deck again. Let's get the field on. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. During that Gitu Lava Runner was really nice. We get to use up our mana more efficiently, and that's kind of the game plan here. Was Dauntless Bodyguard protecting the 2/3? Yeah, cool. Whatever. Again, I refer you to my earlier comment of whatever. Tempted to, like, Firebrand here and then just attack. But maybe I should Firebrand the Dauntless Bodyguard. Nah, Fallen Lieutenant doesn't actually bother me in the slightest. Them attempting to gain life does. And I just want to keep them off of 3 creatures. Alright. That's a reasonable block. Makes me pretty happy though. Upstairs. To the dome. Let's Sword Point Diplomacy you. Oh. Okay. That's cool. I was like, if I hit lands, I can play lands, because they'll just give me those. There are nothing but spells in that in that pile. Okay, they were like, no, that lava coil, it's too good. It's like, I have one in my hand. I don't even think it's that good right now. Perfect. That is a good target for a lava coil. Also, I've got a bunch of spells in my graveyard now, don't I? Boom! Get some. He returns to the battlefield? Yeah. Alright, that's annoying. I was about to be like, I actually just have lethal here. Oh, I think I just have lethal here. Cool. Well, that was fun. This deck is kind of hilarious, actually. Are we getting 3 pips? Yes, I think that's the furthest we've gone all night. I need to get a glass of water. I will be right back, folks. And we're back. So it's let's do it to it. Let's run it back. Thanks, Simeon. I'll yeah, talk to you on Monday, but I'll be around tomorrow evening. If you're about. I think this is a keep. 1 drop into 2 drop into 2 spells. It's probably what we want to be doing, but it does feel a little bit weird because obviously there's not a great deal of power here. I don't know. I think I've just got to get used to this deck. Also, the fact that my opponent goes first is super annoying. No, don't elf. Oh, God damn it. I'm going to have to shock that stupid elf, aren't I? Thank you very much. HR Boson? Sorry, the purple on my screen is really badly formatted. I think I need to change how my screen looks. Alright, well, we're up against a Kibler style deck. He's gonna love it. No, I want to go Pyromancer first because it puts power on the board. Oh, okay. So Sir Boson. Now, do you mean sir in terms of like what we would say as Mr.? It's just the honorific that you get if you are male, or do you mean sir as in a knight appointed by royalty? It's Mr. Okay. Okay. That's good for me to know. I haven't spent much time in Denmark, so I think we're just putting all the creatures on the battlefield, despite the fact that I am relatively convinced that they all just dying fairly soon. But maybe their only thing in hand is Galter. Thrashy B does not trigger the Sarkhan's Unsealing. But this Lava Coil triggers our electrostatic field. This deck is dumb. Oh, and it turns on my Gitu Lava Runner because I shocked the elf earlier, didn't I? Yeah, cool. Send for 4, put them to 11. This is going all right now. I was a little bit like the start was a little slow. Yeah. Let's attack first, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, I want to know if I can play this land, so let's risk factor them. Yeah, I'm going to have to kill them really quick. Okay, they let me draw. And they're not quite dead. But they're really close. Oh no, they are dead. I forgot about my electrostatic field. Oh, I'm just going to do this to them now. Forgot about electrostatic field. That's going to look to my opponent like really bad BM, but that was just me forgetting that my card damaged them as well. I was like, there's 5 points of burn in hand. No. 7 points of burn. I'm supposed to be the one with the physics PhD. I tell you what, Arena is a brilliant way to get back into it. I tell you what is the best thing to me. The opening packs bit. I never do it anymore because it's like, oh, well, you're losing value, you should be drafting with them, blah, 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 blah. It's like, but I really enjoy just opening packs and then building decks out of whatever I've opened. Like, I love sealed and limited. And it's just, yeah, that feeling coming back into Constructed was really great at the start of this. And I'm hoping I get that every season. Ooh, no, this is our first mulligan with this deck, I think. Opponent goes first? Can we risk it? No, I think we got mulligan. Oh, this is way worse. Oh no. Oh, guys, it's all over. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Oh, it's all gone to pot. Oh, we're super dead. It's all gone horribly wrong. Okay. Oh, it was all looking too good to be true, and then it turns out it was. No, don't have a 2-drop. Oh, okay, that's a fine 2-drop. Yeah, that thing can get really out of hand. I know. I play Frenzy in paper at the moment, and we are so dead. Alright. It's another one. I was going to say, if I can hit a land, I might just kill it again. And I think I have to. As much as I wanted to play the electrostatic field first, that card can go completely nuts in the red deck. Their Lavery Boy doesn't have haste. Ours would. We've got 2 spells in the graveyard. Oh, okay, we're strangely drawing out of this because our opponent's stuck on land. Block the Firebrand because they'd have to invest 2 spells on. Oh, okay. They found a Wizard's Lightning. That's annoying. Oh dear. Cannonade off the top. It's close. It's close, but no cigar. I think we can mostly just call this one, folks. But let's see what happens. You know what? 4 is really not that much. I'm going to take it this turn. Okay, that's now slightly more. Yay, I did damage. To be fair, that last game was completely insane. We deserved this one. So. Oh, they had a backup. I see. I see. They're out of gas though. I wonder. How many of these Sovereign Bites do we even play? Oh, that's annoying. That's a tilt. Am I dead? I'm dead. Cool. We mold 4, 5? 5. But still, that was funny. That was really funny. Actually, how many of those Sovereign's Bites do we run? 4. We do run 4. I thought so. I might want to tinker with a mana base on this a little bit. I mean, I know obviously there we just didn't draw enough lands, but I think actually, who was saying it earlier? Was it you, Conflict Diamond, that was saying like actually Evolving Wilds rather than the Cinder Barons might be the way to go? Yeah, we'll keep this. It's pretty good. I'm still just not used to looking at these hands. Well, hello to you too. What a nice person. Let's burn them in the face. As a note, this stream does not actually condone burning people in the face. That's a Wild Growth Walker. That's real bad for us. We really need to draw a removal spell. I'm actually going to offer up this trade, I think. Like, with a Wild Growth Walker coming down, we're not doing any better. Okay, off the top. Yes! No, not a Choops! Hello, good sir. Fire. Okay. We could do with a third land, and at that point, I think the game ends. And I'm just doming them with this Lightning Strike. Unless they show me another... Well, they're definitely not showing me another Wild Growth Walker this turn now. Especially considering they actually only tapped green mana for that card. Upstairs. That will do. That will do just fine. Yeah, we're going to just start risk factoring. I'm thinking 3 risk factors over the next 3 turns should probably get the point across. They only have a Wild Growth Walker in the graveyard. That's fine. Okay. We're taking 6-8 this turn, going down to 5. Yeah, I'd still rather risk factor, and I'd rather do it now in case they did, for whatever reason, actually just give us the cards. They gave us the cards. None of them were lands. That is unfortunate. That is marginally unfortunate. So their draw for the turn was a land. They hit another Wild Growth Walker. There's a land. Oh, they did this turn. No. Oh, we did this turn. Fiery Cannonade saved us, so we get to shock them down to 8. Okay then. I possibly should have shocked this Fine Broker as well, but I think we're just doming them for it. We got no wizards, unfortunately. Sovereign Bite back up to 5. Lava Coil this Wild Growth Walker away. I think that's the plan. Yeah, okay. This is a weird one. This is really weird. But they should be dead next turn. Lightning Strike and Shock. Wizards Lightning and Shock. Many Things and Shock. Yep. Cool. Upstairs. And with this one. Opponent's being very cordial to me. Alright then. Back at it. Back on the winning streak. There wasn't a game missing in there. It's it's been a while since I've actually had to play a red deck. Like I say, I have one in paper, and yet at the same time, don't actually tend to play it that much at the moment. Yeah, this is a keep. And just that sort of like, is my opponent dead now? Maths is... Alright, Lava Runner. I'm going to drop the Firebrand just for mana efficiency's sake more than anything else. But oh yeah, this is it. I'm actually rather showing what's going on here, aren't I? No blocks. Okay. Cool. I'm relatively convinced that opponent has a Chain Whirler in hand. Is this worth doing if my opponent has a Chain Whirler in hand, or should I just play the Lava Runner as a blocker? I think I'll probably play the Lava Runner as a blocker. Let's not ignore the world we actually live in, for the world we'd like to live in. But if they have a Chain Whirler, I'm not blocking, so no blocks. Cool. I think we just sword point diplomacy here, actually. It's very tempting to just do that. Because next turn we can go Pyromancer, Pyromancer. Yeah, let's do this. As mana efficient as possible. I imagine they'll just give all of those to us, which is absolutely fine, because what we're actually going to do next turn is if they do give us the shock, we're going to hope that they flood the board next turn, cannonade and shock the Chain Whirler to kill it. Oh no, they exiled the shock. Interesting. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, I really need those other two sword point diplomacies, don't I? This turn I will be offering up this block. Because if they have another Chain Whirler, I'd like them to spend it this turn. No, it's a Steamkin. Okay. Shock off the top. Wizard's Lightning off the top. Risk factor off the top's not the worst. Not the worst. And I think I'm just going to do this now. Because otherwise they could have instants that save their runaway Steamkin. So I'm sure they'll block. Okay, they didn't. That's interesting. Still. Frenzy, okay. Really glad I got rid of that Steamkin now. Lava Core was a good one. Lava Core risk factor this turn? I think that's the line. And we're just going to do it on end step because we've got our lands here, so... Are we dead? It looks like not. They'll take 4, I'm sure. And we're just going to play some Viashun and Pyromancers out. Them, not me. Oh, I was like, so opponent's got something that they can do, and it's like they can destroy their Experimental Frenzy. Come on. Ah, oh, dang it. I'm going to decline and let them draw 3 cards. I'm hoping that they won't matter. Because it's going to cost them mana to crack this Frenzy. Okay. Oh, I should have actually risk factored first. Should have risk factored first. We have haste creatures in the deck. Never mind. Got there! It's sort of a non-bow, but at the same time, both cards are really powerful. So, you know, it's like putting Scavenging Ooze and Tarmogoyf in the same deck. They're both really good at beating down. So you just sort of play them both. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing this for 5 hours. It's now gone midnight. I'm wondering if it's time to give up. But I think I want to play one more game. This deck is actually super fun. And not actually easy. Like there's been a fair few times where I think I've actually taken like the wrong line. Ooh, this is a really risky hand. We've got no creatures to get us continuous advantage and no Punisher effects to draw us extra cards. But I think this is a relatively good hand. I think we're going to keep this. Like, I think it's on the high end of hands. I didn't actually want to see that. Okay. Well, we're going to attempt to shock that and hope that our opponents don't have the same draw as the last person did. Okay. My assessment of the deck is it's good, but to a certain degree, I'd still rather be playing mono red, like the Experimental Frenzy deck. But I do like the fact that you can just burn people out. Like, there's more chance of just burning people out. History. Cool. Lava Runner. Shock the Knight. Slammer Jammer. Chapter 2. More Knights! Aurelia. Ooh. Aurelia. Okay, we need to hit a land. Oh, no, that doesn't do the job either. That's tilt. I'm wondering if I'm actually meant to Wizard's Lightning this Knight. I think we have to see what they do next turn. But the deck does definitely have something that I would consider a key point in its favour. It's got nut draws. I think this is the line, and I hate it. Oh God. Okay, there's still time. We could definitely do with a little bit of help here, though. Need a black sauce real soon. And concede. Yeah, I do remember that the Angels deck was very good against mono red as well. But I thought we might have gained enough speed. We just didn't have it that game, unfortunately. I thought I was done for the night, and yet somehow I'm playing another game. If you just attack if he blocks, you snap Aurelia. Oh, you mean if he blocks with Aurelia on the 1/1 anyway? Okay, we'll keep this. This is a pretty good hand, actually, I think. We've got sources of persistent damage. I think that's what a lot of our opening hands keep missing. That's a Druid of the Cow. That's a Ravenous Chupacabra. That's annoying. Alright, let's have a Gitu Lava Runner then. Alright, Vivian. Cool, 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 cool. I think I'm meant to play this electrostatic field and then shock that Chupacabra and get in for one. I think that was the correct line. I could be wrong. That's annoying. Yeah, we're dead. Although they should definitely have ticked Vivian Reed up first. Opponent missed land drop there, I think. Yep, that's annoying. Funny how your opponents can always do it against you, but you can never do it against them. And Vivian's going to ultimate this turn. Yeah, that's game. Let's just concede. We'll move on with our lives. I might play another one. They're really fast. So we went from being one more win away from Gold 3 to back in the middle of Gold 4. This is it's an Arthur grind. Think this is fine. Like, again, we've got no 1-drops, but we've got Pyromancers at least. Opponent has 1-drops, and their 1-drop gains them life. That's annoying. We're looking for a land 3. Okay. We're looking for a land 3, and we're looking for a board wipe here. I think we're just going to play this Pyromancer out. Makes our Wizard's Lightnings better and puts a persistent source of damage on the battlefield, so I think we'll do that. Here's where they play the history. Tajic! Yeah. Yeah. That seems good. That seems like a fair Magic card. Non-combat damage, yeah, I thought so. But they can't give it first strike. Well, that's actually kind of handy. Let's wait and see what we get going. They might try and Tajic again to put more counters on it. Oh, no. Instead, we're just being historied. Oh, God. This is so bad for us. Yeah. Again, this sort of a deck didn't actually feel too bad when I could sideboard as Golgari, but as mono red, when they gain a bunch of life, it feels pretty rough. Electrostatic Field's a pretty good draw here, though. Do wish we could draw a third land, but what can you do? Pass the turn, please. No attacks. Okay, well that's annoying. We're done. We're super dead here. I think it's worth just playing this Viashino Pyromancer and then blocking the 2 knights with the Lava Runner and the Pyromancer, because they're not getting through at this point anyway, so it's better to use them than a burn spell. And then obviously we've got the Odonto Vanguard checked by the Electrostatic Field currently. Now we no longer do, and now we are dead? Not quite, but very, very close. It doesn't really matter because we have to draw 2 things this turn that clearly we cannot do that. Yeah. We seem to have hit the point where people are playing Boros aggro, and now we're losing. That's what, 2 of the last 4 losses we've just taken was Boros aggro? And again, we get a 1-lander, so I think we're going to mulligan that. We're going to keep this. This is a pretty good hand. And we're on the play again at last. At last. We're going to bottom that. We don't have any black mana. And it's red again. I mean, We kind of saw that one coming, didn't we, folks? Like, I definitely wouldn't be doing any better against these matchups as Golgari. So... And it's even a mirror match. This is Punisher Red. I wonder if they have fiery cannonades as well. I think we're meant to strike this Gitu Lava Runner and get in. And they're going to shock that. Yep, of course. Okay, they've got the other shock for that one. And they've got another Gitu Lava Runner. Tempted to not play this and just see if we can fiery cannonade a couple of things, but... I think we're just going to fiery cannonade this one thing. Does at least give our Lava Runner haste as well. This is the weirdest match. When I'm holding this Dragon Skull Summit to discard it to a risk factor. Okay, there's a young, there's a Viashina Pyromancer. Okay. Oh, they've got Flame of Keld. They discarded a Banefire. Interesting. What life am I at? 13. Pay 3 life for Swamp. Decline. Take action. Take action. We'll exile those because next turn they are Lava Axes. They're not bolts. Okay. This is going really badly. And we're actually just going to hold up this Fanatical Firebrand in case they find a hasty creature. I mean, I would be shooting me with that Fanatical Firebrand. I wouldn't even be bothering, yeah, exactly, attacking. Because that is literally just Lightning Bolt. Okay. We might still have a chance. Oh, dang. Can we find some of those? Okay, so each of these shocks deals 3 damage to our opponent, so they're at a virtual 6 at the moment. Our opponent must be getting so tilty. Okay, now even a lava, yeah. Do I just fire off these shocks right now? Do I just, like, shock them at the dome? So they've got no choices when it comes to next turn? I do, don't I? Because if I give them the choice, they will just let me have the cards, and I actually can't win a long game. Oh, never mind. Got there. Ooh. I think, folks, on that note, it might be worth it to call it a night. Thank you all very much for joining us. If you're on the YouTubes, if you want to come and see the show recorded live, we are at twitch.tv/jackpattern_MTG. Do head over here. I think it's nice. I think we have a nice chat. And if you want to see anything about the podcast, the link should be somewhere over there. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.